Hi, my name is Niki Liddle. I am the creator and owner of Liddle Rags, which are cloth pads used for menstruation. I can't tell you how rewarding it is when us women find something that saves us money. When we find a way to be green, when we find a way to save money, and we always are so proud of ourselves and we always want to run out and tell everybody about it. Well, cloth pads is what I have found, and I have to say that cloth pads are one of the coolest things that I've ever done. I'm pretty crafty, I like to sew, I like to save money, and I'm pretty green, but cloth pads has really outdone it for me. So I've been making these for a couple years, I've been using them for a couple years, and so this video is to kind of tell you guys, number one, about cloth pads, because I feel like my job at this point is to really get the word about these out, because I feel like there's not enough out there about them. Sometimes you mention these to people and they're just like, what? Their mind is blown, you know, and so that's really kind of sad to me. So my goal is to show you what I currently make and to tell you a little bit about pads. So I get a lot of questions, and it's always the same questions, and one of the most popular questions is, well, how are they absorbable? Don't they leak? I mean, what makes them absorbable? And the answer to that is very simple. Absorbent materials such as flannel, fleece, and terry cloth. And no, they don't leak. Like I said, I've been making these and using these for over 2 years, and I've never had a leak. And I've also never had a stain. I have some that are even mostly white, and they're not stained, and they're 2 years old, which is really, really cool. Another question that I get is, well, how do you wash them? You mean to tell me you just throw those in your washing machine with all the other dirty clothes? That's really gross. No, I mean, if you think about it, what kind of stuff goes into the dirty clothes, into the washing machine with all your dirty clothes? A lot of really nasty stuff. I mean, even like a bloody nose, that's simple blood, but dirt, grime, grease, everything from outside, pet stuff, I mean, just everything you can think of, and most women know, so we do the laundry, we know how gross it is. The secret to cleaning them is to soak them for a couple of days and get most of the mess out, and then you throw them in the washing machine with everything else, and they come clean. They really do. If anybody here's ever used cloth diapers are kind of a pain in the butt to use. They're worth it, but they're a pain in the butt. And cloth pads are so much more easier to use, it's unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you kind of what I have to make. My all-time favorite is probably the pocket pads. Now, pocket pad looks like this, and it has 3 liners that go inside of it. So you have 1, 2, 3 liners. And the really nice thing is that you can use each line. You can use 1 liner for a light day, you can use 2 liners for, you know, a heavier day, and then 3 liners for like a maxi pad, really heavy day. So these just go right inside. They fit right in there into a pocket, like I said, which is really just kind of neat. You don't see a lot of these out there. I kind of did a lot of research when see, they just go right on in there, and then they fold up into the pocket, and see, there they are. And have snaps on the wings so that it but you don't see a lot of the pocket pads out there. You do see pads with liners, but not them so necessarily with the pocket. So I like the pocket idea a lot better because there's no sliding around. There's nowhere for them to go. They stay put. I like the pocket pads. They come in a lot of really cool designs and fabrics. Some comes like these ones. I like the ones with the red liners because the contrasting color is really kind of unique. Some pads come with white liners, some come with matching liners. I mean, I've made some really neat ones. The next ones that I really like are panty liners. Now, I really like the panty liners. They're my favorite because, besides the pocket pads, because I don't have a very heavy flow. So my flow is pretty light, and so my panty liners are like light day pads. They're thin, they're short, they don't bulk up a whole lot, and I really, really like them. I make them in 3 different styles. So I have short and long, and as you can see, the long ones are 7 inches, and then the short ones are 6 inches. And as you can see, they come in really, really cute designs and colors, and they all have snaps on the wings. Currently I'm using metal snaps, but I just recently invested in cam snap pliers, so the plastic snaps I think are going to be really helpful. So anyways, like I said, those just they snap like that, and so that's your 7-inch. And then your 6-inch has a little bit of a different shape. It's a little bit more curvy, and that's your 6-inch, which is kind of cute. The last one that I make is a thong liner. So here's your thong liner. Now the thong liners are super cool. You know, I have to say that I didn't even know that they made disposable thong liners in the store, like when I used to buy products. And when I started researching my patterns and how I was going to make these, and I figured out that they made thong liners, and that just made my day. So the thong liners are super cool. That I can wear a thong when I'm on my period and not get messy is just the coolest thing ever to me. I also make heavy day maxi pads in 8 inches and 9 inches, and they're simple, curved like this, and like I said, they have snaps on the wings, and so they look like that, and they're just nice and curvy. Their snaps, the wings are right in the middle, so they you have the equal amount in the front and the back, and those come in 8 and 9 inch. Also, the pocket pads also come in 8 and 9 inch. And then lastly, I make big 13-inch overnighters or postpartum pads, and these are kind of cool. They're very big. As you can see, the wings are offset and they're not in the middle, so that you can kind of turn this pad around to have the longer part in the front or the longer part in the back, however which way you sleep, and so that's kind of nice. Some people like them in the middle, and some people kind of like the fact that they can turn the longer side to whichever way that they want, because some people sleep on their stomach and they need that extra coverage in the front. Some people sleep on their back and they need that extra coverage in the back. So, and as you can see, for the overnighter is my thickest and most absorbent, heaviest pad. And as you can see, I mean, it's really not that thick. It's really not that bad, okay? So you take a look at even my 8-inch maxi pad, which is a heavy day pad. It's not that thick, okay? And then the panty liners are even thinner, and they're still super absorbent, okay? And so they're even thinner, and they're really, really nice because they don't feel like you're wearing a diaper. They don't stick to you. They don't smell like disposables. So disposables are smelly, they stick to you, you truly feel like you're wearing a diaper. And heaven forbid you get out of the hospital from postpartum after you just had a baby and have to wear those gigantic pads that they give you. These are so much more comfortable. So talking about disposable pads, I would like to mention how long those sit in the dumps, how long those sit in our trash yards before they dispose. Disposable diapers and disposable pads and tampons and stuff like that will sit in the dump for like 7 years before they dispose. That means our bloody, nasty products are sitting out there just rotting for years and years and years. And so this is so much more green. It saves us money. It's helping to save the environment. And I am really, really trying my hardest to get the word out there about these, because I think that it's empowering us as women to be more independent. And of course this makes us more independent. We don't have to rely on anyone for this. We don't have to rely on the store having our favorite brand. We don't have to rely on is our man going to get off work in time to go pick these up for me because I just started. So that it's just, these are really, really nice to have. So if you could please like my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/littlerags. And again, my name is Niki Liddle, and I'm really trying to get the word out there on these. I want more women to see these and to see what these are about. These have been around a very long time, since the beginning of time, since the beginning of women, and for some reason they've just been phased out because people think they're gross, and I just think they're so awesome. So that's all I have for you. Thank you for listening.